Well, we'll figure out the name together as we go along. I'm your host, and honestly, I'm just excited to be here. This project started because I found myself completely overwhelmed by all the information out there. I'm going through on my own journey of trying to learn and grow, and I realized if I'm struggling with this, maybe others are too. So, I wanted to start this as a way to explore ideas, to learn more from my own curiosity, and hopefully, if I can help others learn out there, that would be amazing. Today, we are tackling something that I know many of us struggle with: information overload. Those moments when you want to learn something new, but you get buried under endless articles, videos, and online courses. Sound familiar? Yeah, me too. Let's talk about a way out. There's a book I learned about: lean learning. It's about ditching the overwhelm and finally starting to do stuff. Ever feel like you're drowning in tabs? You're not alone. In today's world of TikTok trends, YouTube tutorials, and online learning platforms, it's easy to get stuck in research paralysis. We try to learn everything before doing anything, leading to burnout and procrastination. Someone I read about struggled with this, being super successful in school, but then unprepared for real life. They then discovered this way to learn. Let's talk about it. Think of it as the Marie Kondo of your brain. Now, people who don't know Marie Kondo, please Google her. She is a Japanese organizer. She organizes spaces. I actually Googled her when I read about her for the first time coming back. So think of it as the Marie Kondo of your brain, only keeping the information that sparks joy and action. It's about hacking your learning process in a world of constant notifications and infinite scroll. It's less about memorizing textbooks and more about mastering the skills you actually need right now. And the steps are simple, or they seem or sound simple. The first one is figuring out what you actually want to do next. Like you want to launch your online store. The second step is to learn what you need for the next step. So you don't need to deep dive into everything. You just want to learn the first step. And then the third one is to put what you learned into action. See how it goes and try again. So tweak, improve, and then repeat. This way, you actually make progress instead of getting burned out and buried in details. So the first step, figuring out what you want to do next. It is very easy to get distracted, right? For me, I'm thinking I want to build a new website for my business. And you may be thinking, like, you need to learn basic coding skills. Whatever it is, nail down one of your goals for now. Because getting inspired is great, but too many ideas can make you feel lost. Instead of chasing every shiny object, focus on what really matters. Think of it like this: fun stuff, like binge watching a new show, playing video games, or trying a new recipe. It's cool to have one or two, but don't let them overtake your life. It's like, yeah, you could watch that one YouTube video about making a cool bracelet, but don't spend all day watching hundreds of them. Big dreams. These are the things you are actually excited about, like starting a podcast, launching a business, or writing a book. Or like that friend who always wanted to design her own clothes and is finally doing it. Investing in these can make you super happy and successful. Shiny distractions. These are ideas that can build, but they won't actually get you anywhere. Like wanting to become a Twitch streamer overnight or opening a random online shop for something you don't care about. Saying no to these is key. Must do's. Stuff you have to do, like paying bills, going to work, or learning a new work software. It's not always fun, but it is necessary. To decide what to focus on, imagine yourself 1 year in the future. If that online store idea was a huge hit, what would your life look like? Would you be happy? If not, maybe it's not the right focus. Let's be real. It's easy to fall into the trap of learning just one more thing before starting. We binge watch tutorials, download ebooks, and bookmark articles, all while putting off the actual work. But this approach says stop, hit publish, launch that rough draft, Send that email. Forget perfection. In the age of internet, done is better than perfect. Motivation is nice. It won't get you anywhere without action. Many people keep learning and planning, waiting for the perfect moment. Their coach basically said, just get started. Don't let fear win. Fear often makes us overthink and delay. Break big goals into tiny steps. It's okay to start before you feel ready. Would your future self regret not trying? I would rather say, oops, I tried, than what if I tried. Embrace mistakes. Think of mistakes as lessons, not failures. Like trying to post your art on Instagram and getting negative comments. That sucks. But you learn what doesn't work, what art people like, and how to deal with negative people. Even Instagram itself changed a lot at the beginning. If it were easy, what would it look like? Ask yourself this. It helps you find the quickest, simple first step. If making a website was easy, what would I do first? Maybe I sign up for a website builder and pick a basic template. You can't do everything alone. You need people who believe in you, friends and family who share your goal, celebrate wins, when things are hard. Peers, people on the same journey as you, like online groups or communities where you can share tips and get feedback. Online mentors, learn from people who share their knowledge in blogs, podcasts, YouTube videos. Personal mentors, these are people who can give you one on one advice. Asking for help is not weak. Don't be afraid to ask when you're stuck. Watch out for haters. Some people might try to bring you down. Learn to spot them and ignore them. The world is full of distractions. Unsubscribe from stuff. Don't drown yourself in news and updates that don't matter right now. Just in time information. Only learn what you need for the next step. Don't research everything at once. If you're designing the front page, don't spend time looking at the backend software. Beat FOMO. If you see something interesting but irrelevant, save it for later. Time blocking. Set aside distraction free time slots to work on with focus. Close extra tabs. You can schedule distraction time like an hour to scroll through social media later. Say no to things. It's okay to turn down new opportunities if they don't fit your priorities. Sometimes you learn best when you have to. Effective challenges. And then you can decide if you want to stick with something or change course. Revisit your why. Does it still matter to you? You can also have monthly check ins with yourself. How far have you come? Are you still excited? Does it align with your values? Get feedback. Ask people you trust for honest advice. We've covered a lot today, from focusing on what matters to pushing past that research paralysis and just taking action. Remember, it's not about knowing everything before you start. It's about learning what you need right now and then getting out there and applying it. Think of it as a journey, not a race. Every small step counts. You're not alone in feeling overwhelmed. And hopefully, this conversation has given you some tools and encouragement to keep moving forward. Now, I'm curious. What's one thing you've been putting off because you felt overwhelmed? What one step can you take this week to start moving in that direction? I'd love to hear from you. For me, it was recording this and putting it out there. This is just the beginning. I'm excited to keep learning and exploring these ideas. I plan to do this on a regular basis for my own curiosity and to become a better human being. And if I can help others along the way, that would be fantastic. We'll be definitely meeting next time. I will have another topic ready for you. Till then, bye.